Hi everybody, Keith Lynch here. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to talk about left hand and right hand guitar playing and the marriage of the two. When I first started playing guitar, what I did is I dove in and I started playing my chords, learning all my basic chords and strumming. And it wasn't until many years later in my playing that it finally occurred to me to work on one hand at a time. Not too unlike a drummer who has to learn all these different beats, sometimes with his feet too, not sometimes, always actually. So it's easier to train one limb at a time. In other words, let's say the first song or the first strum pattern you ever learned was, chords were like C, G, D. Okay, it's hard enough when you're a beginner to play those chords, but to try to learn these new chords and do a strum pattern is almost just too difficult in the very beginning. So what I would suggest, and this goes out to the beginner, because if you already play then you already kind of know this, but play your chords first. Let's say you're learning three chords, like I said, C, G, and D. Put your fingers on the chords several times, like this. You don't even need to squeeze, because your fingers might be hurting in the very beginning. C, G, D. C, G, D. Okay, let's assume you've done that 10 times each. Haven't even done the right hand yet. Okay, let's say the pattern on the right hand is dun 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 dun. Work on just that, just the pattern, whatever the pattern it is. It might be something like dun 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 dun, or whatever your pattern is. Get the pattern on the right hand separately from the chords. So let's take those three chords and we'll put a pattern to the three chords. Okay, my strum pattern was ba 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 ba. See, I'm not moving my left hand at all, so my head can focus totally on the right hand. So that would be my tip for how to get through these left hand, right hand issues from the very start. See what happens.